Welcome back to our study of the mystery of Nirvana. Let's talk about curiosity. Curiosity, an intrinsic trait that compels individuals to seek knowledge and understand the world around them, plays a pivotal role in a person's journey toward nirvana. Nirvana in Buddhist philosophy represents the ultimate state of liberation, enlightenment, and freedom from the cycle of suffering, also known as samsara. Achieving nirvana involves transcending worldly attachments, desires, and ignorance, while cultivating wisdom, mindfulness, and compassion. Central to this process is the role of curiosity, the desire to explore, understand, and ultimately transcend the illusions of the material world. In this talk, I will examine the significance of curiosity in the context of a person's spiritual journey toward nirvana and how it fosters deeper awareness, greater understanding, and the cessation of suffering. The journey toward nirvana begins with self-inquiry and the recognition of one's suffering. Curiosity about one's own mind, body, and experiences is the foundation of this process. In the East, this inquiry is essential for uncovering the root causes of suffering, which are identified as craving, aversion, and ignorance. These mental states lead to attachment to temporary pleasures and an inability to understand the impermanent nature of existence. Curiosity invites individuals to question the assumptions and beliefs that sustain these attachments. Self-inquiry in the Eastern context can take many forms, such as meditation, contemplation, and mindfulness practices. A person might ask, why do I feel anger or fear in this situation? Or what is the nature of this thought or desire? These questions are born of curiosity, the driving force that compels the practitioner to dig deeper into the mechanics of their own consciousness. Through curiosity, one begins to observe their habitual patterns and conditioned responses, which is the first step toward liberation. By cultivating an open, inquisitive mind, individuals can uncover the layers of ignorance that cloud their perception and move closer to understanding the truth of existence. In the Buddhist tradition, wisdom, prajna, is considered one of the key qualities needed to attain nirvana. Wisdom arises from direct experience and understanding, not from intellectual knowledge alone. Curiosity fosters this wisdom by encouraging individuals to explore life from various perspectives and engage deeply with their experiences. It is through asking questions and seeking answers that individuals develop insight into the nature of reality. The Buddhist teachings emphasize the importance of understanding the Four Noble Truths, that suffering exists, suffering has a cause, suffering can cease, and there's a path leading to the cessation of suffering. Curiosity drives an individual to investigate these truths in their own life. For example, curiosity about the causes of suffering may lead a person to realize that their attachments to material possessions, relationships, or even their own identity are sources of suffering. Through this exploration, they come to understand the impermanent and interconnected nature of all things, which in turn leads to the cultivation of non-attachment and equanimity. Furthermore, curiosity allows the practitioner to explore the concept of emptiness, shunyata, a fundamental aspect of Buddhist philosophy. Emptiness refers to the idea that all phenomena are empty of inherent, independent existence. Everything is interdependent and constantly changing. It is only through a curious and open-minded investigation into the nature of reality that one can come to grasp this profound truth. In this way, curiosity is not merely a mental exercise, but a transformative practice that leads to wisdom and ultimately to the cessation of suffering. Mindfulness, or awareness, is another critical aspect of the path to nirvana. Mindfulness involves being fully present and attentive to each moment without attachment or aversion. Curiosity plays a vital role in the development of mindfulness, as it encourages a person to observe their experiences with a fresh perspective, free from preconceived notions or judgments. Rather than approaching each moment with a sense of routine or distraction, curiosity invites the practitioner to experience life with a sense of wonder and openness. In meditation, for instance, curiosity can transform the practice into a journey of discovery. Rather than simply trying to quiet the mind or reach a specific goal, the practitioner becomes curious about the nature of their thoughts, sensations, and emotions. They may ask, what is this sensation in my body? Where is this thought coming from? Why do I feel this emotion at this moment? Such questions encourage a deeper engagement with the present moment and create space for insight to arise. This type of mindfulness, rooted in curiosity, leads to a more intimate understanding of the impermanent and interconnected nature of all things. Compassion, karuna, is another key quality necessary for achieving nirvana. It involves the ability to empathize with the suffering of others and the desire to alleviate that suffering. Curiosity is essential in the cultivation of compassion, as it helps individuals move beyond their limited perspective and develop a broader understanding of others' experiences. A curious person is more likely to inquire into the causes of suffering in others, to seek to understand the root of their pain, and to approach them with empathy and care. The Buddha taught that the path to nirvana is not a solitary endeavor, but one that requires interdependence and the recognition of shared suffering. By cultivating curiosity about others' struggles and suffering, practitioners are more likely to respond with kindness and understanding rather than judgment or indifference. This compassionate approach is essential for breaking down the barriers of self-centeredness and attachment that keep individuals trapped in samsara. Finally, curiosity is essential in coming to terms with the impermanence, anicca, of life. The recognition of impermanence is a core aspect of Buddhist philosophy and is key to overcoming attachment. When individuals become curious about the transient nature of all things, they begin to see that everything, including themselves, is in a constant state of flux. Curiosity about the nature of change helps to foster a deeper acceptance of life's unpredictability and transience. In this way, curiosity acts as a counterbalance to the human tendency to cling to stability, comfort, and permanence. By developing a curious mindset, one can learn to embrace change and uncertainty with equanimity rather than fear or resistance. This acceptance of impermanence is crucial in the journey toward nirvana, as it allows the practitioner to release their attachments and attain a state of inner peace. Curiosity is not only a tool for intellectual exploration, but a transformative force that propels an individual toward nirvana. Through curiosity, a person can engage in self-inquiry, cultivate wisdom, develop mindfulness, and foster compassion. It is the foundation upon which one builds the awareness necessary to transcend suffering and attain enlightenment. As the journey toward nirvana is one of deep self-discovery and liberation from attachment, curiosity serves as a guide, inviting individuals to question, explore, and ultimately transcend the illusions of the material world. In this way, curiosity is indispensable for anyone on the path to nirvana, as it fuels the exploration of truth, understanding, and the cessation of suffering.